Hello. Anyway, we're just gonna get right to it. Here's the deal. The hot rod axle, would love to have it in here for the winter, but it's in the way. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this apart with you, tell you what each thing does and stuff. Hopefully you enjoy it. Stick around. All right, I've shown you the axle before, but you know what? Here we're going to bring it in a little bit closer. We got some bolts to take out here, right here. We're going to take the tire. We're going to take the drag link off. We're going to take these race rods off. Wishbones, some people call them. Those two, and that one. And then we're just going to kind of go over it. And we're pulling the spring out too when we take this off, just because it's got to come out. Because it's too big and it's too bulky and it's going to be in the way. And I'd love to have it in here to maybe put on to plan B. But let's face it, I with the mechanical brakes and that, I don't, because this already has a juice brake set up. So let me get some tools and we're gonna do it. That took forever. Why? Couldn't find this. You know what the dumb part was, or the funny thing is, I took it out. I took it out where I have the bigger cases. I took it out, set on the floor. All right. Let's see how we're doing. We got full boat. All right, so I've got my impact sockets, right, up in, right? These are the Harbor Freight ones, the Pittsburgh ones that I got earlier in the year. Hey, that actually fits, maybe. Anyway, so we've got, that's too small. What I'm gonna do, let's see if this is the one. Oh yeah, that takes a, oh, it's this guy. First try. So, I'm gonna get these bolts off of these wishbones and hopefully get this on here because it doesn't want to. So, we're gonna do that. I'll be right back. We're off to a great start. Right after I shut the camera off, it just went boop, right on there. Boop. Great start. Yep, we'll just keep this one going. Struggle bus, ticket for one. Not quite senior citizen, but getting there. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this. It's gonna fall right into my somewhere. That's okay. I'm gonna go right there. You can't see it. Right there. Take that out. Not quite. 1 second. Okay, that one didn't want to fit in there all the way. Please don't use the chrome ones, right? You know that, but it's a thinner wall, so it fits in there. So we're going to be trying that, and, please don't do it unless you have to, which in this case I kind of do. All right, let's try it now. Wow, Mr. Gaylord sure put that thing on there for the next 475 years, man. I'll tell you. Maybe we won't be taking it apart. Maybe we'll just be bringing it out like this. You know what? We'll get you back in here. Aha, we did it. Let's see if this one does it any better. Right here. All right. Take it. All right. So now we got weapons here. All right. Let's stand this up here. Okay. Those were on there. They were 15/16. They were on there for good. Well, not for good, but they weren't going to come off. And that's what you really want in front suspension. So now what we're going to do, we're going to try to get that spring out so we can get these wishbones out. Wish me luck, kids. Yeah, that fell out. That's cool. I'm fine with that. Now, let's see. Okay, yep. Okay. Pry bar time. I'm going to start with the littlest one first. Let's see. Let's see. All right, maybe. I wonder if maybe we can dead blow that out of there. Let's get the dead blow. Keep it small, pry bar for a second. To be smart-ish. Yes, I said smart-ish. I grabbed a persuader, the dead blow. And of course I still have this. Let's bring you down there and see what happens. Let's go with the persuader first. You know, because it's gentle. In case you're wondering what that was what you call hot rod axle versus plan B. Now, let's see what happens. Anything. Nothing. Plan B is tough as nails, I'm telling you. Alright, maybe he's not. I don't care. Here we go. Alright, well, I guess we're going to persuader it out of there instead. Cool. Now maybe we'll tip her over and check out this. Oh, you know, it's really awesome when things are new, because let's face it, that's new. Tell you what, Mr. Gaylord sure knows how to build stuff. We can just fold that right up. Look at that. Put that on there. Now that is a reverse eye spring. See? Reverse eye spring because the spring perch goes up instead of down, like on this turd right here. See? Right there. Hopefully you saw it. Next thing's next. Gonna be this wishbone. Kick your nuts all over the place. Wishbone. 1. Don't be afraid to use your foot persuader. You know. Wishbone number 2. All right. Now, can I pick this up? I can. Okay. Cool. That's what we're going to give you a rundown on what it is. 1 second. These are wishbones. All right. For an example, here's one right there. Holds this in place. Keeps the axle from going backwards and going forward. Of course, we got the axle, which you can see there. There. Drag link for steering. And shock mounts right there. Right there. And the spring. You may say to yourself, Chad, why do I care? I'd say, I'm not sure. Maybe you're working on a hot rod. Maybe you want to see how things were put together back before YouTubes and the Google machine and Nintendo, even before the Sega. I love my Sega. Still have it. It's over there. Better believe it. It's over there. Every now and then I'm taking it out. Anyway, so what else I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the drag link to make this a little easier to move around. Now I know I didn't take a lot of hardware off, but make sure you keep it together, because this axle is genuinely for sale. If someone's interested in it, make sure you down the thing. I'm not shipping it. You gotta come get it. This thing would cost $1,006,000,000. So I've got it apart. I feel pretty good about that because it's needed to be apart for a while, you know. And I'm gonna take this drag link off. I think, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it alone. It doesn't need to come off. It's not super heavy. It's, you know, I can pick it up and carry it to the shed. These wishbones, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, maybe I should just part this out. That spring, though, I'll tell you what. Maybe right here. Maybe. That would be pretty cool. If I could jack that up, put that reverse eye spring on there, that would bring that front end down about an inch or two. So, yeah, probably. But you never know. Stand by. I just cleaned up a little bit, you know, because I always clean up, especially in a small shop. You trip and fall and break your nose. Mr. Bill Cameron, have I got a deal for you? Hot rod axle. I know you got a hot rod on coming up. I know you do. I've seen it. Hot rod. Juice brakes on it. 40 Ford style, or actually 40 Ford. Even got the backing plates right there. Give me a call. All right, you've heard me say stuff like juice brakes, wishbones, stuff like that. Juice brakes, those are hydraulic brakes, if you didn't know. Mechanical brakes, it's got linkage and rods, and this is what used to happen. Clyde has juice brakes. Miss Bonnie, come on, you know she does. Now, why? Is because hydraulics, you can actually, you can get a lot better braking out of it. Even with drums. These are drums, mechanical. These are slowdowns. I don't know that they're quite brakes. The other thing, wishbones. Now, not sure if you can see this anymore. Nope. So, wishbone. In the Model A, there's something that looks literally like a wishbone. That's what connects the axle. And then we talk about splitting the wishbone. Now that's cutting the gobbledygook off. It's the wishbone. The leg of it, anyway. Also known as the trailing rod, or trailing rod? That is not a thing. It could be a thing. It is now. Okay, so trailing arm. Wishbone. Yeah. Basically to keep the axle settled. I showed you the reverse eye spring. One of my favorite things, they call these an A-bone. Model A. There's all sorts of stuff. As far as hot rod terminology, I don't use 90% of it. Wishbones. Now, Clyde has something called a hairpin. And I'm just going to show you why. It's called a hairpin. If you've ever seen Clyde's, would be his radius rods or trailing arms or whatever you want to call it. Clyde's junk. Now you can see right here, it splits, right? Like a hairpin. Oop, right? So this is called a hairpin. But I can get you a better look over here. Yeah, here we go. There, now you can see better. Hairpin, right here. Oh, let's drop it down just a tickle. Hairpin. Does the same thing as the radius rod or the wishbone or whatever you want to call them. I mean, it's ultimately, see, connects right there. Clyde already has a drop or a reverse eye spring. So does Bonnie. We don't even need to look. I think I saw something bad under Clyde. I'm going to look. Hold on. Yep. Something not great under there. I'll show you another time. Not happy. Not happy. But remember, the drama queen needs full attention all the time. That's one way to get it, I'll tell you that right now. Definitely not happy about that one. All right, hold on a second. One last thing before I wrap this up is always step in your dust pile, which is metal shavings. Anyway, one thing before we will be doing a live. I'm gonna guess like the 3rd of December. I think so. And we are going to be doing, of course, we're going to be giving away some of our stuff that we, I have. It's, I promise I'll still go get some more cool stuff. Toying with the idea of doing a members only drawing or giveaway. So just the members would be eligible for that one. But I want to have at least 10 members first. And it would be something pretty cool. I mean, I'm not, messing around. 10 members, either the Plan B level or Clyde. Plan B just gets you a monthly, members only sticker. I've sent out Clyde. I've sent out the black thumbs up. I've sent out and Miss Bonnie. She goes out Troublemaker and a couple other ones. So we need to have 10 members, and we're not really near that, but I mean, it would be pretty cool to do a members only giveaway that somebody would really appreciate. Like I said, either Plan B, which is 99 cents, it's the cheapest I can make it, or the Clyde, which is $2.99, and that one, this spring is going to have some members only videos. Because we hope to put a new carburetor on Clyde, and the budget's a little light right now on that, so it's gonna have to wait, and that one's just way too big, and we still need to race. We didn't get to race this year. That goose. You guys hear that? It's a goose. We didn't get to race because Clyde kept having problems and needing a carburetor and some other stuff he needs, and digging around in the old budget. There's stuff. I mean, it's not that we can't do it, but it's going to be a little bit snug, especially with what we got coming up with old Plan B here. Remember, it hasn't run for quite a while here, so I'm going to work on that carburetor and do some wiring, and we got stuff to do. Plus, let's face it, we're going to chop this turd. Right? No, we're not going to chop it right now. But look at it. I mean, come on. It's way too tall. You don't worry about those guys. Anyway, like I said, we're going to be doing a live on the 3rd. Please watch for that. We'll be announcing that for sure, but I'm guessing that's when it'll be. We want to do a members only, but right now we don't have the 10 members. Remember said, Plan B or Clyde level. And then we're going to be doing some members only stuff in the spring. Hopefully, this one will work and we can actually do the race. I'm not going to hold my breath because let's face it, it'll probably break right before I think about doing something. But, hopefully you enjoyed this little hot rod axle thing. Found another problem on Clyde because why not? Miss Bonnie does leak a little bit, but you know what? She's just fine. Nothing's low. She's just hanging out under the cover. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. I think, well, it's here. Don't do the ding, 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 the bell. Keep on wrenching. Have a great day.